Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the Brazilian Socialist Republic, which... Whoa, hello! Hello, Canada. What are you doing up there? Looks like the invasion of Western Canada has finally happened. So we're gonna send some troops up to there and then back here. I suspect there's gonna be something sitting there, but they might be in bad shape. They do have a port. That actually might be slightly more dangerous than I'm giving credit for. And as a result, I'm going to take Teal Group over here. You know, I'm wondering. I've got these the Rapid Response Motorized Division over here, but it's been a while since anything happened down here. And I've got some more tanks over here as well. I'm going to move tanks to here. I'm going to move the Rapid Response Motorized Division to here. They should go pretty fast. It's a long way, but they should move. What's the actual speed of those? That's actually a great question. Speed of that, 12 kilometers an hour. There's good infrastructure. We built that up all the way. It's not like Africa, the situation here, where the infrastructure is just garbage and we're getting obliterated by attrition. On the other hand, we are making it our way up the coast pretty darn fast. Is there a straight crossing here? No, there's not. Okay. Gotta check these things. You're interesting. Let's go and do that. Be nice if you just died, but it's okay if you don't. And is that a separate province? It's not. There we go. Do this. Then we can wrap around and do an attack there. Still getting notes about naval invasions, but the problem is, like, it's telling us we're always being naval invaded, and there's no way to distinguish the real one from the false one. They said in 1.2 there's supposed to be that second level. I mean, there's a skull and crossbone for the dangerous one, but even that's not seemingly accurate. They land here and then just leave? I think that might be true. Actually, you're gonna go and, yeah, hold that port. And then we have more coast garrison troops building up. I'm gonna get some of you to go up there. I mean, a lot of you are still gonna get added to the African push, but 7 divisions. We've got these ports. Well, not all of them, actually. I'm going to get that, and that, and then I'm going to have to reorganize numbers afterwards anyway. But hey, more jet engine stuff. Okay, jet engines done. Good. We'll start working on our jet fighters, which are going to be great for our Battle of Britain. And yeah, it looks like the Soviets are pushing back mostly. A little bit of an anti-push going there, so we'll call that even overall. But I think they will get there. Meanwhile, over here, can we just like step on these guys with great force? And it looks like the answer is yes. Finally, open up another naval base for some more supplies as well. Infiltration bombing doesn't really concern us. Do we care about the rest of it? Yeah, air superiority mission efficiency. That's very handy. We definitely want to keep going there. Take care of this. Keep the lines clean. We don't have any other holes anywhere. Nope, that's good. You're going there. Hold on. Who's going that way? You. I actually want you to go there instead. How about that? I like them apples. And then just take a big walk through the desert, because that sounds like fun. Same thing here. Just make like a huge run across there. I know it's not good for you, but hey, mechanized. Let's keep going up the mechanized route. I could start the mechanized production right now, but no, I think we'll wait until we get to the better one. So that's been resolved here. That's good. You guys just keep running this way along the coast. Taking stuff along the way. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. You're going to do that, which is good. You're running up the coast there. I mean, you got get cut off, but you're going to be running your way towards more supplies anyway. And everything we're going to fight is in poor supply as well, so sort of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Meanwhile, you... Denmark Strait. We don't have enough naval superiority. Well, I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to focus over here. I don't know if that's going to send us enough, but it's also a good sign that there are more enemy ships there, which is not entirely what we're looking for. I'm going to keep the destroyer over there for now. How are our shipyards? Yeah, it's still mostly just smashed up shipyards for the heavy cruiser, which is too bad, but should be okay. Okay, so we're not pushing in there yet, but we should be able to push in other places. Are you moving? Oh yeah, you're moving. You've actually pushed these guys off already. Good. Oh, and more people are jumping in there. Plus, in a second, we'll be able to open a multi-front attack. So that should take that. More little victory points, which are more places that generate supplies, not to mention more ports, all of which contribute significantly. Oh, I'm going to tell you to stop. Stop your attack there. Maximalist Portugal joined the common term. That's excellent. Can I call you to arms as well? They will not accept. Okay, that's too bad. That's interesting, because I'd considered, like, are we going to have to go and declare war on our father nation here, Portugal, at some point? And looks like the answer is no. Which is interesting. Very interesting. It'd be nice if they joined the war on our side, but I'm not going to declare war on someone who's actually joined the common term. We did declare war on Paraguay when they had turned communist, but they'd never joined the common term, so that was no good. Yeah, these guys are finally starting to move out, I think, as more supplies become less shitty, and as the front opens up a little bit. I'm tempted to, like... Oh yeah, take a look at this. Let's try to get, like, 3 infrastructure as a minimum. We don't need tons, because we are going to be spread out. And over here, why don't we go and get this naval base increased as well. And then just send that all up to the top. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Good stuff. And yeah, again, our goal is really to get here and to join up with the Soviet forces and really do a proper pushback over there. Meanwhile, everything's hunky-dory at home. No invasions that I need to worry about. No, everything looks... I wonder where those Canadian forces came from. Well, weren't necessarily Canadian forces. They were Allied forces, liberating some of Canada. Oh, there we go. Portugal joins the party. Now, that opens up an interesting area right over here. A very interesting area over here. Actually, did all those Nationalist Spain units pull back? Oh, UK's coming in here. Yeah, they probably pulled back to here. But all of a sudden, Portugal's just going to run through over here. Take out Nationalist Spain. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is a huge development. Huge. Now, was I the one responsible for turning these guys communist? I didn't coup them. Or did I? I mean, I started a coup. Can cancel the boost popularity. So I was the reason they turned communist. And then I was going to start a coup. But I think they flipped on their own. They had an election or a referendum or something. I'm responsible for this awesome, awesome development. I'm super, super happy about it. I got to do more, like... Oh, there's a French commune over here, which is part of the Allies. I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but let's keep pushing for the popularity over here, just to say. Huh. Very interesting. How's Cuba? No, way too far away. I'm still boosting popularity there, but it's going to be ages before they decide to flip over. They haven't joined the side, though, so it could still happen. Communist Cuba. How crazy is that? Right, so you're pushing here like nuts. I'm going to grab one of you, actually, see if we can't grab this airport. And... building that and that and that. I mean, the infrastructure still sucks, but what's nice now... Hey, you're not warrior on our side. We get some extra supplies potentially running through these areas. Very good. Naval battle. Really? We lost 5 destroyers. But what happened here is I suspect this battle meant that these guys were pinned down long enough for our naval bombers from the mainland to come over and obliterate these guys. Nice. Now, they're definitely going to have to repair, which is okay. What I could do is I should rename this. Is this the name of the fleet? I think it is. As the North Atlantic Fleet. Because then... There it is. Because what I can do is my ships in production here, in particular the screen ships, because those were destroyed, I could say, hey, you should join the North Atlantic Fleet when you get built. Just like that. And I think the others will stay at home. But yeah, we'll get a trickle of destroyers back in here. They still have 1 destroyer, but that's not quite enough of a screen. And the aircraft carriers got really, really, really beat up, but they're still standing. They're going to repair from there. They'll repair faster over time. I think there was more than one step. Look at this. That's lost another battleship. Jesus. And we're doing a lot of damage stuff there, too. That is really good. We have no naval presence right now because those ships are being repaired. But once they do, our naval invasion should go. I had hit play on these guys, right? Yeah. Insufficient. Oh, okay, now I have hit play. So once the ships are in here and we hit that significant naval presence plus intel, then we will go and do the invasion of Iceland. It's just going to happen at some point. You're going to get that airfield. Heavy tanks going through the desert of Africa. This is not how you're supposed to do this. But whatever. All right, let's see if we can't isolate a little bit of stuff over here. That would be fun. Do a bit of a wraparound there. Portugal is sending us divisions. Okay. Here's what I think is going to happen. Right, I got to assign you guys to an army so I can track things. Right, you're there as a response, but... Okay, join that. And... Teal is my MPs. So, all my MP units. Let's grab all you. The MPs who aren't assigned. I'm just going to add you to Teal so that you're part of an army. I use this as a good tool to find things that aren't assigned to an army that's got to be re-put in, especially when you get these expeditionary forces. Oh, we certainly have a lot of those. I got to do another run about my... so it's this Teal garrison. There you go. And then the purple one are my Coast Guard. Again, they literally do guard the coast, just not with ships. Do. Joining that. And then... Now the question is, am I going to use these offensively or not? And I think the answer is no, but I will add them to the Africa garrison. Just because I don't trust that they're powerful enough, and a lot of times when you're fighting, there's supply things, and I don't want to eat up my supply with people I don't trust. So I will use them more defensively. Meanwhile, Portugal is indeed pushing into nationalist Spain, which will probably capitulate after not too much time. Which is pretty good for Team Awesome! Meanwhile, over here, yeah, you keep going with this particular route here and push as far as you can get. Maybe sidetrack over here, grab these victory point spots. I mean, we're pushing our borders out quite a bit, but that's okay. Meanwhile, you guys are still ferrying over, slowly but surely. That's fine. We're still defending the our convoys over here, plus sinking enemy ones, which is groovy. We got a couple more destroyers. Right, that didn't get anything. I'm going to move you over here, and I'm going to get you to join up with that other fleet, which right now we can't, right? If I do this and this, I can't. I guess I can tell you to merge now remotely, which is helpful. Okay. Try to convert Liberia, but no. They're way, way, way too democratic. That's not going to happen. But yeah, good sweep across Africa over here. The north is much more important for its resources, not to mention access to Europe. To Europe. Well, that's going to be okay. Still a long way for us to get to Turkey and then start pushing our way up here. But, again, we have the port in Portugal right now. And we could get some people over there probably pretty easily. We don't have our own ships here, but maybe some allies will. I'm not sure. I don't think Portugal's got a huge navy, actually. Which is interesting when you come from playing like EU4 or something. But I don't think in Hoi 4 they do. Bit of a skirmish there, but not a meaningful one. How the repairs coming along. Yeah, they're still a while away. But they'll get there. They'll get there. Then we'll do the invasion. So speaking of invasions, we're getting an alert again. But again, no way of knowing if this is a real one or not. Still doing plenty of bombardment over there. Still constructing tons of stuff. In fact, how are we doing on modern tanks? Quite a few. So my tank divisions here, which are now out of date because these are class 4 tanks. I'm going to swap one for a... Oh yeah, and we can do the self-propelled artillery as well to improve our speed. If I were to go and throw one of you in there, do we have enough? No. But we're not that short. So I'm going to remove you, do this. It doesn't increase our speed yet, but it's going to start the deployment. And I'm going to replace one heavy tank with a modern tank. We still have enough for that. Excellent. And another one. Okay, and then I think if I went to another one, we would go negative. So I'll just deploy these for now. Save that. I mean, we still have 1 million heavy tanks. I mean, you know, not literally unlimited amounts, but we have a huge amount of them, so it wouldn't hurt, like, because we haven't been producing them. We could just keep soaking the losses, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert my existing tank divisions to this, and then I might build a new type of heavy tank division for some sort of work somewhere to use our obsolete equipment. Or, I wonder if I just send it over to the Soviet Union. Actually, I should do that. Listen. These heavy tanks here. I'm going to send you 2,000. I'll keep 700 units around to replace some of my existing stuff. But we're going to send you 2,000 heavy tanks. They're a bit obsolete. But maybe you'll find a use for them. Assuming the shipments come through okay. And that's actually not a bad place for them to be. A slow-moving front line where you need some heavy punch, even if it's obsolete. The Soviet Union should have unlimited manpower. So they should be able to find people to use those weapons. Keep going there. All right, we're pushing across. It's not super fast, but with this infrastructure. Tiki infrastructure. 1, 2. There you go. Bring it all up to 3 if we can. I mean, we don't really need to do this behind us, but it is nice. And we're building those naval bases in a few different places, which is okay. You've got an extra destroyer has joined the party up there. Improved rocket engines too. Very nice. We'll get another one. Yeah, more rocket artillery improvements. Yeah, there is a lot of bonuses that accrue there. That's very good. Still waiting for this move here, but at least we're progressing in. I was getting a little frustrated when we spent a little bit of time with nothing moving, but yeah. Forgot, you know, this we could do. It had been a while. For a long time, we couldn't cross over. I mean, mostly when it was the Allies' war. We couldn't even consider crossing over. But things have changed since there's no Allied presence here whatsoever, and we actually have targets. Oh, right. I wanted to... hell, CAS wouldn't be a bad addition here either. Get a little bit of that. And there we go. Some carrier fighters, which we have too much of. But they're more expensive to build. The carrier fighters than the base ones, but not that much more. So may as well just produce those. It makes my life a lot simpler. So we'll get a little bit of an aerial presence over here just to give us a slight boost to our combat stats. There aren't a whole lot of airports over here in the western side of Africa that we can utilize. There's some down here, but who cares? I mean, I can run more naval missions over here, but I don't need to do that. Right, you're going to do a little bit of a wraparound here, which is nice. You're going to see if you can't do a little bit of that as well. Cut these guys off. I mean, they've got a port or a city there, so they're going to get some supplies, but we can get the full surround bonus. That's going to be pretty handy-dandy. Let's make a run across here. I'm going to make their borders ugly. We're going to make a confusing front line for us, but that's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Green Squad over here. Keep the Alpines ones for now. I'm going to... what am I going to do with you? I think Green Squad's going to go over to Europe, actually. Not very big right now, but that's okay. European. We're going to give you a front line here. We're going to tell you to push up that way. Tell you to go, and we'll assign you a leader. We'll make a new commander for you. Congratulations. Have some fun. Mostly they're just going to make their way over. I could have even just given them a garrison direction over here to make it a little easier. Lots of Soviet divisions moving over here. That's interesting. How are they moving through here with impunity? Or are a lot of them getting killed along the way? It's possible. Any actual naval invasions happening? Looks like no. Okay. Still want to take the Falklands at some point. Huh. Right, Nationalist Spain. Yes, of course. Getting confused with the Portuguese one. I'm like, what? How did the Japanese invade there? But no, that's not it. The Democratic Republic of Afghanistan declares war on Afghanistan. Wait. Is that a democratic coup? No, the democratic one is actually communist. Oh, was that me? I think I was doing that. I'm not sure. That might have not. I don't remember. I don't remember if that was me or not. I think it is, because I don't think the AI does the cooing. Actually, I don't think I initiated a coup. I think it was just boosting popularity. Let's actually try to see if we can start some coups here. And here. Let's send a little bit more chaos. Ah, nice. They joined, hold on, they joined in on this, even though there's, even though there's a civil war going on? Whatever, man. Maybe we can help you out. Anyway, that's pushing well. Afghanistan joined the Allies. That's okay. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do with Team Green here, and they're moving across, which is great. I'm going to cancel their orders, and just to make sure that everything gets clear, I'm going to just tell them to garrison over here for now. That way they'll get over there regardless of what the French war, or the front line says. Okay, wars are being merged up, which is okay. Yeah, pretty sure we're already in this. Right, these are my allies. Enemies. Yeah. I'm already in on this. It's cool, bro. Just some sort of weird merger of wars that still had to happen. Lots of greens here to defend. Red's down here, which is a bit unfortunate, but as long as the Soviets can keep holding that line, and it looks like they're swarming some dudes back here. Some shipping from around here. Yeah, they're doing some weird shipping here, and I'm worried that they're losing a ton of people at sea, which doesn't make me particularly happy, but alright, whatever. Meanwhile, we're still ferrying over some people, which is great. How's Team Green? They're nearly there. Hopefully the Axis don't really have a naval presence there, or the Allies, but feels like we haven't fought the Allies in quite some time. Can shut down the Suez over here. That'll be quite nice. And just make a run for these, all these ports. Cut people off, or really deny them their ability to get any supplies in here as well. I mean, we're always at a risk of overextending as well. Like, there's a good example, actually, but why don't we just go ahead and pinch that off. Just gonna try to let you finish. So when you're gonna arrive? There you go. And then right around now. No! Shit! Thought I had this guy selected. Oh well. All that waiting around, and for no real reason. Excellent. Yeah, sure. Okay, there are definitely two wars. The German-Soviet war. Oh, right, yeah, there are two wars. There's the war that I started versus the Allies, and the war that the Axis started against the Soviet Union. That's why there's a little bit more spam. Oh, there we go. At least we got a little cutoff there. Nice to see one of these going right, even though I wasn't involved in this one. Military Police 3. Yeah, we have to take a look at those resistances at some point. But our MP sort of presence will be useful over here, too, at some point. F6, looking much better. Looks like we've got huge overkill here, which is nice. Move you there. Same thing here. Yeah, I can move one out. I'm probably going to want to leave one per state, most of it. So you've got that. Don't I have a bunch of MPs still sitting around, though, somewhere? Yeah, right over here. Are these MPs, or no, those are Coast Guard type units. You guys actually are going to join the Gray Garrison of Africa. Same thing here. And actually, I suspect that this Gray Garrison will move all the way up into like the Middle East and the Balkans and everything like that. So rather than micromanaging the defenses too much. You guys are going to go there. And there, and then we'll try to bop these guys from surround. I mean, they won't be out of supply or anything like that. That was rather aggressive there. But we can get a multi-front attack, which is going to be pretty helpful. Meanwhile, our troops in the green here are still not all here. And they're still waiting to come over. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. If we can take this port away from the Allies, we can actually just exterminate a bunch of Allies very quickly. And right now they are like, this is a three-way battle. Axis, Allies, Comintern fighting in the same place. If we can cut off the Allied supplies, it's going to be pretty awesome, because then those troops will all die. It'll mean we're the only ones fighting the Axis, but I think we're going to be okay at that point. Hopefully. The rest of this is going pretty well. Going very well indeed. Okay, that's all Portuguese holdings. Yeah, just keep pressing across the way. I realize the supplies are still really harsh, but do what you can. Just keep moving. You can do it. I have faith. Alright, and now over here, just everyone go in for the attack, or not. Casablanca, that well defended. Well, my guys aren't in particularly good shape either. I'm going to get 3 divisions to hold, or 5 divisions to hold this. All these guys will hold this location. They're still going to try to attack from time to time, which... Can I tune the battle line here? Maybe I should split you guys off into your own army. Actually, I kind of like that idea. You guys, be part of your own army. We're going to delete the existing front line here. I guess I got to delete from here. There you go, do that. Then you guys... just front line over here. I will give you an attack plan, but I'm not actually going to tell you to go. You're just going to keep these guys pinned in for now, so we don't have to worry about it. And then maybe we'll attack again once your strength gets up, but we'll probably have to throw a little bit more muscle your way. In fact, why don't we go ahead and get these tanks out. Right over here. And we're going to add you this line. Yeah, they're going to try to bust out from time to time, but I don't expect them to be able to actually succeed in doing that. So we should be able to keep them contained here. These guys are going to look to do a cutoff. Although if we take that, then we won't get cut off on supplies. Training up the MPs, the continuous flow of heavy tanks, which is fine. I mean, they're starting to become more and more modern tanks rather than heavy tanks, which is fine. In fact, we might be able to... No, we're not going to tune those. We are using up some of our heavy tanks, though, because we had left 700 after sending a bunch to the USSR, and now we're down to just 400. I'm going to get you guys to get added part of that. And that should be enough, and then once you finish, I can add you back to the Golden Army. Meanwhile, how's the green dudes? Excellent. Excellent. I think the tanks are still over here, though. So, can I tell you guys to just manually move to here? There we go. Well, that is quite this round. Let's go and take this spot, though. Then we'll be okay. Alright, Teal. Let's give you your own commander. I don't have enough points for another one? Oh, I really don't. Oh, I'm spending a lot. Wow! Am I ever? Yeah, we're gonna have to cut some of that back. Let me grab just... Oh, that's Field Marshal for the defense thing. Grab some random general over here. Excellent. I guess we're still waiting for some more people to arrive. Okay, so... Franche Commune. Oh, I don't have to do these guys. They're communist already. Cancel that. Okay, who else? Iran, Turkey. Okay, Turkey. It's too late for you. Well, I say that. A coup there would be quite interesting. I'm going to stop boosting the popularity. We're good there. Same thing here. I'll stop boosting the popularity. We've got the coup going on. So we're still going down right now, mostly because of cooing and the occupation. And I mean, I could go and offset some of the occupation. I could go and give it to someone else, but I don't trust other people to babysit the occupation the same way. This way I get to use the stuff. Alright, as soon as you're done that move... Oh, actually, we still have some heavy tanks coming from, well, way over here. But we might be able to punch with what we've got as soon as these guys arrive. Where the hell are you going? Halt. I don't know why you weren't adding into the attack. Why were you strategically moving away? Oh, well, first of all, what's going on here? Also, you are going to stop that attack, and you're just going to bust your way out of here. Alright, you push those guys back, so now just make your way over here. How's, green? Maybe tanks haven't quite arrived yet, but that's alright. We should be okay. Just waiting for this move to happen. God damn, everyone moves so slowly in this territory. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I know that's pure desert, but, you know, desert can have some infrastructure, too. It's not so bad. Let's build some highways through there. I know I didn't put up to the top of the queue or anything, and I probably should have, but... Finish your goddamn move here. I know there's like a river crossing and everything, but jeez. Oh yeah, I think it was complaining that there was no heavy tank production, but that's okay. Get in there. See, now you've been cut off. I'm gonna be forced to make a few moves here. I mean, we're going to be fine. They've got enough residual supply to not get obliterated, or I say that, and now they're busting out of here. Come on. Yeah, that's a pretty good counter move by the AI there. I mean, I am doing a lot of right-clicking into the distance, which is way overextending my line, and you wouldn't want to do that against a human being, but I'm like, ah, it's just the AI. How well could they do? Oh, there we go. Green team is entirely over here now, which is great. Get you to keep pushing towards these ports here, which actually, I don't think they are ours yet, but soon. Or I could get them to come down here instead at this point. I kind of like that idea. Alright, there we go. We've got some ability to walk through here again. Good, good, good. You're still stuck and basically out of gas. You're moving really, really, really slowly, which is another part of the problem. There's going to be some troops that get back here, which is not entirely pleasant. All right, I got to put a cut in here. Sorry I'm being so silent. I'm like trying to watch too many things here. Basically, well, you know how it is. I can talk or I can play, so usually I talk and therefore I miss things. And every now and again I don't want to miss things, so things end up slowing down. Where's my navy over here? It's a great question. You're repaired, but we don't have, we don't have enough naval supremacy. Actually, in either one of these areas, literally not enough knowledge over here. So there's definitely a British presence. We're trying to do some bombing of it over here. Alright, that's not bad. And aerial-wise... Now, these bases, yeah, there's not really capacity for anything more. I could extend them and put some more bombers over here, but I think we're going to leave it as is. So at some point, something will go through over there. And maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell my ship production here. Okay, after all, these carriers, you know what? You will actually just go straight to the North Atlantic Fleet when you get built. So the same thing's happening with the screen ships. And submarines haven't been being built, and that's okay. So we're going to get this fleet made bigger and bigger and bigger and have more of a presence here. I think we can get more naval superiority if we did a patrol as opposed to a convoy protection, but a patrol would spread us out. I guess we could do search and destroy, but that's not going to happen either. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here. We are expanding in Africa here, and luckily we didn't actually get any of our troops completely screwed. It was very close, though. We very easily could have murderized our buddies in a very, really, really unfortunate way. But for now, we're good. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.